What if a dire wolf was dropped into North America's Rocky Mountains? Could it become alpha again? You open your eyes and let out a howl. You just locked onto a saber-toothed cat and were about to stick your pack on it. So how did everything go black and dump you here? Even crazier, the cat and your entire pack are gone. And now you're just a tiny pup. That howl wasn't wasted. A few gray wolves burst out of the woods. They're not here to welcome you. They're here to take you out. The alpha lunges first and snaps at you. Its teeth skim your tail and rip out a tuft of white fur. But on those 4 stubby legs, there's no way you can outrun them. A river blocks your path, so you jump straight in without thinking. Icy water floods your nose. The current drags you downstream, spinning you around. You paddle with all 4 legs, but the current is too strong. Only after you're swept into a bend can you finally crawl ashore. You lie there coughing up water. The pack follows from the far bank and stares at you for a moment. Then they turn and disappear into the woods. You're starving and exhausted. You look up and spot a raven flying from the trees with meat in its beak. There's food that way. You sneak toward the direction it came from. In the woods, a mountain lion is feeding on a bighorn sheep. You stay hidden in the brush and wait. Once it eats its fill and leaves, you rush in and tear off a soft chunk. Then you grab it and run. For the next few months, you live off scraps by following the raven. Your baby teeth fall out and your legs and shoulders fill out. By the first snowfall, you've grown into a young wolf. The snow keeps piling up and you haven't eaten in 2 days. At last, you find half a chewed-up pronghorn buried in the snow. You grab one end, but a black-coated gray wolf grabs the other. The 2 of you start pulling. Then a pack of coyotes charges down the snowy slope. The lead coyote rips off a huge piece of hind leg and bolts. You charge straight after the meat. The black wolf cuts diagonally down the side slope. The coyote dodges you, only to run straight into the black wolf. It drops the meat and runs for its life. You grab one end of the hind leg, while the black wolf grabs the other. Neither lets go, and the meat tears down the middle. The white wolf and black wolf each back up and start eating. By spring, you're nearly 1 year old and much stronger. One day, you spot a young deer in a mountain hollow. Just as you crouch in the brush, the black wolf appears on the opposite slope. This time you don't rush, you hold the gap. Seeing you stay put, the black wolf circles behind the deer's right side. The deer turns and runs. It dodges the black shape behind it, then a white blur bursts from the brush ahead. You slam it down with your shoulder and pin its body. The black wolf locks onto its throat, and the deer soon stops moving. Last time, you got lucky. This time, you earned the kill. You eat side by side without fighting over a bite. When you're done, you head upstream. The black wolf shakes the blood from its muzzle and follows. From then on, you call him Jack. Another year passes. Now you're 2. Your already massive frame finally fills out. You're even bigger than Jack. One day, elk tracks lead you back to the same river. You don't find the elk, but 4 gray wolves appear across the bend. The moment the lead wolf bares its teeth, you recognize it. It's the same alpha that tore out your tail fur and forced you into the river. It recognizes you too. It charges with the other 3 wolves. Jack attacks from the side and blocks the 3 behind while the alpha comes for you. As it lunges, you slip aside and bite into the side of its neck. You lift it off the ground and slam it into the river. The alpha struggles back to its feet. You don't attack again. You step closer and stare down at it. It tries to climb out, then shrinks back and stands in the water with its tail tucked. You take another step forward. The alpha looks back at the rapids, then jumps in. The current instantly sweeps it downstream. You were the one forced into this river before. Now it's his turn. The alpha reaches the far bank and howls back at you. But the other 3 wolves stay with Jack and refuse to cross. The one in front sniffs Jack, then slowly lowers its fangs. You turn and keep following the elk tracks. Jack walks beside you, and soon 3 more sets of footsteps follow behind. 2 wolves have become 5. You leave the river valley and soon find the frightened elk. 3 gray wolves chase from behind. Jack presses in from the side. You cut through the woods toward the mountain pass ahead. The elk shakes the wolves behind it. Then a white blur explodes from the brush. The elk whips its head and throws you aside. Jack attacks from the side and tears into its hind leg. The other 3 wolves catch up. You leap onto its back and clamp down on the back of its neck. The elk staggers, its front legs buckle, and it crashes to the ground. Once it stops moving, the 3 wolves wait and look up at you. You tear off the first bite. Only then do they start eating. But Jack suddenly freezes and stares into the woods. The meat falls from his mouth, and every hair on his back stands up. A dry branch snaps somewhere in the fog. A spotted saber-toothed cat slowly steps out from behind a tree. You know that face. Before you were sent here, this was the cat you were about to have your pack attack. Jack knows it too. As a pup, he watched his father die beneath those 2 saber teeth. Jack doesn't even howl. He charges. The cat stands still, then swings a paw the moment Jack reaches it. Jack gets launched aside, rolls several yards, then gets up to attack again. But the cat is already on him. Its front paws pin his shoulders down. As Jack lifts his head, the 2 sabers close in on his throat. You charge in from the side at full speed. Your shoulder slams hard into the cat's ribs. The impact knocks it half a step sideways, forcing it to release Jack. It spins and swipes, slicing its claws across your face. Blood instantly covers half your face. In that moment, the 3 gray wolves rush to Jack. One grabs the loose skin behind his neck and pulls him back. Jack gets up on 3 legs and limps toward the woods. The saber-toothed cat starts after him. You shake the blood from your face and step in front of it again. You don't attack. You only bare your blood-covered teeth. Facing the cat, you slowly back away. It follows for 2 steps, then stops beside the elk carcass. It plants one front paw on the kill and growls at your pack. Only after Jack and all 3 wolves reach the trees do you slowly follow. That night, you lose the meet, but not a single wolf. While Jack heals, the 3 wolves find several old packmates scattered by the cat. You keep hunting with them. The pack grows from 5 to 7, then 9. As a pup, you survived by following ravens for scraps. Now, whenever your pack moves out, ravens circle overhead in advance. Lone wolves in the area follow them to find you. They join the hunt from the outside, and those who keep up earn a place. In your 3rd winter, you step onto the snowy plains again. Jack limps beside you, while a full wolf pack follows behind. Ravens trail your pack overhead. At the edge of the plains, a huge herd of bison races through the storm. Want to uncover more secrets of prehistoric giants? Open Duyan Select. From the Cambrian to the Ice Age, the whole prehistoric world is waiting. The pack locks onto a huge bull falling behind the herd. Several gray wolves take turns pressing in from both sides. Every time the bull turns, it falls farther behind. By the time it realizes the trap, wolves surround it. The bull turns and runs. The first wolf reaches its side and gets launched into the air by a horn. It flips and crashes into the snow. Another wolf attacks and gets kicked away. This thing can charge straight through the pack and clear a path. But every wolf it knocks away is instantly replaced by several more. You growl, and 3 more wolves rush in to bite its hind legs. When it chases left, the wolves on the right attack. The moment it turns, the wolves behind close in. The bull keeps slowing down, but it refuses to fall. As it lowers its head to charge again, you attack from the side. Your front paws lock onto its shoulders, and your full weight lands on its back. The bull bucks and twists, then throws you into the snow. You lift your head, and the bull is already charging straight at you. You don't move, you stand your ground and stare it down. A gray wolf attacks from behind, clamps onto its leg, and tears open a deep wound. The bull's hind leg buckles, and its front knees slam into the snow. You charge in and clamp down hard on its throat, but before the pack can even eat, 2 long fangs appear through the fog. The spotted saber-toothed cat walks out through the storm. The old scar on your face tightens. Last time, it forced you and your pack to retreat. Now it wants the kill you nearly died to earn. It swings one paw and sends the lead wolf flying sideways. Before that wolf lands, another gets pinned into the snow. The cat jumps onto the bison carcass and roars at the pack. You just fought the bull to the death. It hasn't even broken a sweat. Several gray wolves attack again. The cat rolls off the carcass under their bites, then drives them back. It thinks you'll leave the meat and retreat just like last time, but you don't move, you stand your ground. You let out one low growl. The wolves beside you attack instantly. One leaps onto its back while another goes for a front leg. The cat throws one off, but several more jump in at once. It can swat away one wolf, but it can no longer break the entire pack. The wolves quickly drag it down into the snow again. The saber-toothed cat roars and gets back up. You watch from a distance without moving an inch. It roars at you, then turns and disappears into the storm. You don't chase. The only thing it can take now is its own life. You climb onto the bison's body and raise your head into the storm. Jack answers first, then the entire pack lifts its head. Their howls drown out the wind. 3 years ago, you howled once and a pack of gray wolves came to kill you. Now you howl again and an entire wolf pack stands behind you.